I think I've told you already, but wow. Jessy, isn't she gorgeous? Wow. Don't you agree? She's absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, you can give it up for Melinda. And absolutely, Jessy, you clean up pretty darn good too. Jessy, Melinda, today you are surrounded by your families and closest friends. Some people you've known your entire lives, while others only for a few years. Some have traveled from different countries, provinces, and cities. But no matter how long or under what circumstances they've known you, or how far they've traveled, I'm sure that everyone agrees that you are a remarkable couple who share common dreams, goals, and values, and have already accomplished so much together as a couple. Today, you choose to celebrate what's already begun and will no doubt continue to flourish over the years. Remember that your friendship, your shared values of respect, commitment, and trust in one another are the reasons that you've chosen to share the future together. A future that will always involve Melinda never fully closing the lids on jars before putting them back in the fridge. Always speak the truth and actively listen to what your partner is saying, even if Jessy forgets what Melinda has just said. Try and understand each other's intentions and desires. May you always keep your hearts open and receptive to each other for as long as you both shall live. May I ask you to turn and face your guests? Just take it all in. Melinda and Jessy's love story is truly one that would take the entire day to summarize. It's unconventional, but perfectly theirs. 8 years ago, they started their enduring relationship when they met at the gym. Melinda was passed a note that read, "Jessy has a schoolboy crush on you." From day one, Jessy became Melinda's #1 fan when he saw her on that Stairmaster. It took a while, but Melinda quickly fell for Jessy's very kind heart. They've grown together through the good and the challenges. But without fail, their love and their friendship has proved to be more powerful than anything else. Even more powerful than Jessy's biceps. And that says a lot. They've built a few homes together, lived in Jessy's parents' basement while they waited for their home to be built, and have been blessed with 2 beautiful boys, Leo and Levi. Their story isn't simple, nor is it short, but rather their version of a continuous fairy tale in which today is just the beginning of the next chapter. So at this point, I'm going to ask Jessy and Melinda's parents to please stand. Now, I know you have kids as well, so have them stand along with you. It's all good. I don't blame you. I'd want to hug. A marriage is not only the joining together of 2 individuals, it's also the coming together of 2 families. The care, support, and love which has been extended to Jessy and Melinda over the years is as important now as it's ever been. I'm all good with the kids being here. We'll get them to move in just a little while. I like that you're here with your mom and dad. I really like it. But can I talk to your grandparents for just a few seconds? Yeah? Where's Daddy's mom and dad? That's Daddy, yeah. Yeah, I know they're on that side. Can you look at your grandparents on that side? Because I'm going to ask them a question right now. Over there. You're not losing a son. You are gaining an incredibly beautiful daughter. Do you promise to love and encourage Melinda just as you would your own daughter? If you will, please say together, "We will." Thank you so much. You two aren't off the hook. You're not losing a daughter, you're gaining a really handsome son. Do you promise to support and encourage Jessy just as you would your own son? If you will, please say together, "We will." We will. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Melinda, I'm going to ask you a question right now, and at the end I'm going to ask you if you will. Melinda, will you take Jesse, whose hands you now hold, choosing him alone to be your husband? Will you love and comfort him, showing kindness, understanding, and respect throughout your life, even when he begins a long task just seconds before you are trying to leave the house? If you will, please respond, I will.
I will.
Jesse, will you take Melinda, whose hands you now hold, choosing her alone to be your wife? Will you love and comfort her, showing kindness, understanding, and respect, even if she messes up the tube of toothpaste every single time? If you will, please say, I will.
I will.
I'm now going to ask Jesse's sister Nadia to step forward, and she's going to share a reading.
1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 to 8 says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends." Colossians 3:14 says, "And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity."
For your marriage to be mutually fulfilling, each partner must be loyal to the other. Stand firm in your defense of one another. Be supportive of each other's goals, dreams, and value. And although your vows will be exchanged in a matter of minutes, they are promises that will last a lifetime and will take a lifetime to fulfill. So at this point, Melinda, I'm going to ask you to please read your promises to Jesse.
I will try. Jesse, I will forever be indebted to the tiny little Fit for Less gym at the top floor at Superstore, where I found the person in neon green shorts that I had no idea I would build the life of my dreams with. Today, we stand in front of all our family and friends, our two beautiful boys, and I finally get to become your wife in the place I had dreamed of marrying you at before we were even engaged. You came into my life when I least expected it, and while I wish I could say I knew you were the one from the moment I first saw you, anyone who knows how we met would know that wasn't true. But one thing I know to be true is that ever since that day, you have never stopped showing me a love that I didn't even know that I was worthy of. I think anyone who knows you could agree that to know you is to love you, and it is my honor to love you and to be loved by you. Oh my God. I truly believe that our souls were designed for each other and that I was put on this earth for two reasons. The first, to be loved by you, and the second, to be a mother to our boys. Both are the absolute greatest privilege of my life. I can't wait for a lifetime of laughing next to you, moving the couch to dance in the living room, laying in bed talking about how happy we are like we do every night. Oh my God. Though unconventional, standing before you today, I'm so proud of everything we have already accomplished together, and I'm so excited to think about where life will take us next. So, Jesse, I vow to stand proudly next to you when life is rewarding, and even closer when it gets challenging. To never give you toast that's too toasty. To love you boldly without conditions. To never stop asking you for water the second my head hits the pillow at night. To never stop growing with you. And most importantly, I definitely promise to never stop asking you to dance for everyone on the internet to see. My heart is yours for the rest of my life. I love you.
Melinda, today we officially say I do, but our forever started long before this moment. You are my best friend, the mother of my children, and the love of my life. I couldn't be any more ready to finally call you my wife. Standing before you on our wedding day, I have the exact same crush I've had since you walked into the gym 7 years ago and changed my life forever. I still remember the exact moment I saw you at the gym. You were on the Stairmaster with those purple leggings. The sun was beaming on you like the angel you are. And I looked out over to my buddy Ryan and said, dibs. Who would have ever guessed that we would be here, standing right here? Every day since then, you've surprised me with your given heart, your patience, and your dedication to being not only an amazing partner to me, but an amazing mother to our boys. Your smile and the positive energy you bring into my life, daily life, is the greatest thing to come home to. It is my driving force, my compass, and my motivation to live every day to the fullest beside you. Nothing could have ever prepared me for the love I felt watching you become a mother to Leo and Levi. You're an inspiration not only to me, but to so many. With you by my side, the future isn't scary, it's exciting. You encourage me to jump into the unknown head first, knowing that as long as we're together, everything will work out the way it's supposed to. As we continue to grow our family and build this life together, I vow to be a husband you could count on and the dad the boys deserve. I vow to love you unconditionally, even if you leave lids on half unskirt in the pantry and me having to pick up the mess later. I vow to scratch your back every night as the promise I regret saying yes to many years ago. I vow to make time for lots of movie nights on the couch with you with your favorite deep fried pickles. I vow to see the world with you and to say yes to new opportunities. Lastly, I vow to spend all my days reminding you just how lucky it is to be yours. You are my favorite part of every day and what I look forward to in every tomorrow. I love you without condition and reservation forever.
You don't have a dry eye in the house, you two. So we're going to take the attention off you for a second. Okay? Ben, will you please come and stand here with those rings? These wedding rings symbolize the unending love and faithfulness that you have promised to each other here today. Melinda, please take that ring, place it on the ring finger of Jessy's left hand, and please repeat these words after me. May this ring be a symbol
May this ring be a symbol
of my promises to you
of my promises to you
and a reminder of my devotion to you.
and a reminder of my devotion to you.
I'm honored to call you my husband.
I'm honored to call you my husband.
Slide that puppy on, Melinda. Now, hopefully you made it one size too small so it can never come off. May I ask you to please take this dainty ring. Place it on the ring finger of Melinda's left hand. And please repeat these words after me. This ring is a token of my love.
This ring is a token of my love.
I marry you with this ring.
I marry you with this ring,
With all that I have
with all that I have
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now you will feel no loneliness, for each of you will be a companion to one another. Now you are two individuals, but there is only one life before you. May you kiss slowly, forgive quickly, love unconditionally, laugh uncontrollably, and enjoy each other's company to the fullest. May I ask all the guests that are able to please stand? This is also my quick reminder, if you have An aisle seat, please hold those petals as the couple recesses past you. Just before they get to you, toss those petals high up into the air. But first, the first kiss we are waiting for. Is everybody ready? It is now my great pleasure to finally declare you legally married and to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Pasqua. Jessy, will you please kiss your beautiful bride?